Hey everybody, it's Tyler Beast, and I am here again with Roy Cruz. That is right. It's going to be a great one of the games as we have the final preseason of a game matchup as we're seeing things by. The last part of a game matchup we have is, of course you know, for the Memphis Grizzlies as they face on against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. The last preseason game of the Eastern versus the Western Conference matchup. And now for standing by, as we have the last commentaries and crew, we have his son of Beast, and he's also along with Terry Crews. And the third commentary of the crew is Fan. And it'll be David Aldridge on the sideline for tonight's game. Here are the starting for the appearances for the Memphis Grizzlies, as Taylor Jenkins is the head coach for the Memphis Grizzlies. On the players we have is Ja Morant, Marcus Smart, Desmond Bain, Jaren Jackson Jr., and the center, new replacement that's drafted is Zach Edey from Purdue University, has now been ready to think that he wants more challenge. And on the other side we have the Chicago Bulls, as the Bulls head coach has brought something with his own intentional way, and now it's Billy Donovan. He wants to see what he can do if he can get right toward into work. And the action now brings on with Josh Giddey, Kobe White, Zach LaVine, Patrick Williams, and Nikola Vucevic. And now it's time to get right into this. I'll see you all, everybody, later for the post-game show after this. And let's get the game started. Enjoy, everybody. 2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. Greetings everyone from Chicago, Illinois. I am Son of Beast and I am here with Terry Crews and Fan for tonight's last preseason of the matchup. Tonight, as we see the Memphis Grizzlies in an away game taking on against the Chicago Bulls. With our great matchups in between, we got a great looks to take a starter. Scottie Pippen Jr. is on Josh Giddey. Kobe White on Marcus Smart. Then it's Aldama. He's right here with Williams. And it's Zach LaVine with Jaren Jackson Jr. And finally, we have one of our bigger matchups in between. It's all calling for Vucevic against Zach Edey. Taylor Jenkins is the head coach for the Memphis Grizzlies and Billy Donovan from the Bulls. It's tip-off time at United Center. Let's hope that there is a great matchup to take. The Bulls wins the face-off, and we are ready to start things off, and underway we go. Giddey's starting things up here against Pippen Jr. With a chance right now of spinning the move. He goes right to Vucevic for the two. This one will miss a shot here as Edey with his first rebound. He dishes off to Marcus Smart. New change up in between the lineup. He passes to Edey. Edey looks over to Aldama. With a shot, layup no good. The rebound puts in for Vucevic. Here's Kobe White. White in the middle. Nice D-take here by Marcus Smart as Edey with the second rebound. You know how easy it is. I was seeing that Zach Edey has been playing it so far. Since Purdue University was his high educated on this learning to go with some techniques that he has done, he's been keeping an eye on it. He was drafted in the NBA. I was really appreciating him how he was done. Yeah, just in a fantastic way. I know that Zach Edey was doing really well. Much a Canadian professional player, and I know he does love sports in between basketball and baseball. May not be what they're changing it for if they want. Offensive fouls picked up on Chicago Bulls as they turn it over after Pippen Jr. with the shot. It's a bad idea already. Nope, not even a chance when you wanted to do. You can't play it like when you do for screens. Gotta change it different. Here's Edey in a layup and he's fouled. Vucevic picks up his first personal. And their first team foul for Chicago. Now better change up. I was not seeing it how Edey was trying to get over this and cut motion, bang. That wasn't even an easier way to take in there. And I know what the problem is causing for it. As the Vucevic, his defensive is causing a bad effort to take. First free throw coming up for Memphis Grizzlies as Zach Edey at the free throw line shooting two. His first free throw sets in for Edey. Coming in on the court will be the Chicago Bulls as Smith will check in for Vucevic, his first personal foul. Yeah, Curtis, this is not turning to be great. I don't know what's up with Vucevic, but he has to sit out for one of the games. It's not very easy when he can play it for it. But if this goes the way that they really need to do some better take. Edie hits the second free throw. Here's White as their team trails by 4. White, watching position, in from the corner, layup up, and he's fouled. Jackson Jr. who receives his first personal and their first team foul for Memphis Grizzlies. Kobe White, how does he flying faster already? And we are expecting what this is going to happen. Now, for talk about this one here, guys, for Kobe White, his veteran has been playing it since the Tar Heels with North Carolina. He's been scoring here so many times here, and he helped his team since 2017 was his major career, and he put up a great win to beat against the other teams. And now he's with the Bulls as Michael Jordan would like to give a big star off to the next player, Kobe White. I'm sure he does feel very well. It's just a comfortable way to be playing it for every other years. But now, I'd say that Kobe White is just like doing some bigger moments here and bring it up to the line. I'm hoping he's going to take over it, but let's find out how he does. Zach LaVine, I say now, I mean, give a chance effort. I mean, he's really up to it. White hits the second free throw. The Bulls trail by 2 as Pippen Jr. off to Smart. Here's the cut, the fade, and he makes it in. He makes another 2-pointer for the Memphis Grizzlies. Marcus Smart with his first 2. Here's Skinny, Pippen Jr. on him. They pass off to White. Here's a takeoff, and Edie denies the shot. That's his first rejection of the game. Jackson Jr. finds Edie at Aldama, again to Smart, and back again to Pippen Jr. 5 minutes left remaining in the first quarter. Aldama cutting over, Little Levine, got it back. Smart, nobody open around. He will take another one. That'll be a 2-point game for Aldama to give off to Smart, and it's now up by 6. Edie, step back. No good on the shot. Reporter for David Aldrich is talking with Taylor Jenkins after this happened. This was his unlucky choice of he had been playing it so far. A better reason is, it's not always a chance that you want to be. As he talks as one of the head coaches in between of it, the better status is for Kobe White, he has to get to the next curriculum to get right through it. It's just not always what Billy Donovan must have said that Kobe White has been really saying this guy enough. He hasn't heard to say this. This is what my team does. I have a future ability, and this may not be what I will have been looking to see if there is other players that kept me around. There will have to be more than that to play for that. Jackson Jr. over Williams. Good try. Jackson Jr. with his first 2. And it goes to Aldama with the assist. Here's Levine to give off to White. The step in. Step back for 2. He got it that time. Kobe White with his first 2. And now he has another 2 to put it in there. Just not great enough that he can play for. I say Chicago Bulls, Kobe White. He's got to go for some great technique moves. Aldama give it again to Pippen Jr. Pippen Jr. Edie. Aldama for 3. Good! On the outside range, puts up a triple. He knocks down the first 3-pointer, but they're up an extension by 9. White over to Williams. Williams. Oh, he just broke it over on Edie. And what a drive this puts in. Oh, that's just untakeable. I never know it was going to happen like that. Can you play this again? I would love to see that. Timeout called by Memphis Grizzlies. They'll have some fucking timeout with just 3 minutes to go. Now, just cannot even say about that. You can't even agree with anybody? I have no other consequences. There may not be a change-off if you can. A new group substitution coming up for the Bulls and the Grizzlies as we have some couple players checked out. All 5 players are checked in. Kennard, along with Conchar, Wills, Laravia. And in center right now, we've got great ones to kill with you, Laravia. 4 players are checked out. Carter with Dawsonville. And then right from the other angle, we're trying to see if Clark has it all. Here's Conchar. The give off to Laravia. The chance effort. Good layup in for Laravia's first bucket. Here's Siobhan Carter. He'll have his chance. Get the pass to Grizzlies. Hold it back. Give it a good foot rebound. For the 3. Good! On the outside, puts it in. It's a 15-9 game. Oh, they're coming back already. I never know when it's going to change off. Conchar steps back from the 3-point line. 2 minutes remaining in the first. It's Laravia back again to Conchar. Give a good pass to Wells. Wells shot. It's off the balance and it's rebounded by Smith. Carter to Dawson. In the middle. Gonna drive. Hey, Dawson with his first bucket. Kennard. Pass to Wells. Watching behind him. Giving it to Kennard. Kennard gives it now. Finding it again to Clark. The pass. And it's broken up by Dawson. Dawson against Conchar. Screening on Smith. And he's fouled. Almost made an attempt to put a bucket of 1. And we have a look for Jaron Jackson Jr. on his status. As now the foul's picked up on Clark. That's his first personal. Second team foul for Memphis. First shot for Dawson sinks in. Just a triple range out there, and you know for Dawson, not to be really clear or not. I know he's been really keeping their team alive out there, but it seems like their season is coming to an end, and now they already missed their postseason. The last time they came here, it wasn't easy at all. Dalsumu only has 1 out of 2 free throws to give. Clark finds Conchar. Conchar to Clark. In and down. A good take here for Clark. That will be his first bucket appearances. And it's a 17-12 game. Oh, there's a lot of great backups out there. I mean, what's the point? We gotta go with something bigger out there. Smith finishes off with a right-hand drive. And it's now back to cut the digit by 3. Kennard looks off to Clark. Clark trying to find some motion here. He wants to have it back to Wells. Wells with nobody around. Give again to Laravia. Step back up for 2. Now rolls in and out. 30 seconds remaining for the game clock and 17 seconds for the shot clock. Grizzlies! 2-10. Crowd loving it so far. It is a close game. You can't just sell now. I mean, they're just going to take all their credit out there. Can't believe it. Conchar gives again, finding the pass to Kennard. Kennard slides back. Give back to Wells. Wells. Layup. Good. That's his first 2-pointer with 7 seconds. And coming down toward the end is Dawson. Chance down for a buzz beater, and he will not have it in. That is the end of the first quarter. 19-16 is the score. Grizzlies up by 3. It's a great battle now. We'll have to take some more time after that. And you're watching the NBA preseason after this. Stay tuned for the second. And if you're just joining us for the United Center, we have the second quarter coming up for you. It's a close game, 19-16. Alright, the takes in between for you guys was number next one, Generation. That Generation I was been noticing for, hey, Dawson must have had that one with this great home percentage. I think that the team is definitely looking to make a closing gap out. Yeah, same thing with me. I don't know what's going to change things up, but it seems like it's not going to be a hard-working credit to make them helpful. Don't let it happen if there's a chance here. With the starting groups, we have here as follows. Pippen Jr. with Smart, and it's Huff with Ultima. And finally, it's Jackson Jr. in towards the center. For the Bulls, we have is Josh Giddey with Zach LaVine. Then it's Williams with Kobe White. And, of course, Vucevic in center.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Pippen. One shot.
Pippen Jr. sinks the jump. And now it's a back down to get to over leading score, 22-16. Yes, that happened with after the bucket and one. I don't know what's going on with Giddey, but hey, don't let them encounter you if there is a choice. Reporter for David Aldridge has been talking for Zach Edey after playing with some kind of along the play for back and forth in between. He loves basketball, he loves baseball, now he's in the boat for the mood at his chance. It's a great way to have his chance after his major career in Purdue University. Now, his national championship is going to always be with him, the tall man in center. LaVine in the move, blocked by Aldemar. And LaVine flies in the center. I've never seen what goes in there. Oh, that's just like a hard gem that is. Like Michael Jordan. Wow. Can you feel that, Terry Crews? I'm just really saying that this is a fly making. Of course. Yeah, you don't have to just judge on that. That could be like anybody's idea. And what a terrific free replay this is, presented by AT&T, the 5G Slam Cam. Jackson Jr. slips it over to Huff. Huff. Back again to Aldemar. Chance for the three. Another miss by Memphis Grizzlies. White takes his way to Giddey. Giddey's trying to slow it up. And we'll have a number two in. Pippen Jr. with the ball as their team cuts their down by 2. Smart looks finding Pippen Jr. Trying to get off to Aldemar. Aldemar, the fade, finds Jackson Jr. Deep 3. It's off the rim with nobody around and still not trying to give it up. LaVine up. No good. Aldemar with the rebound. Aldemar has his third rebound of the night, and he'll have it again to Pippen Jr. Looks again a Huff. Pippen Jr. trying to work his way up. Finding Jackson Jr. in the middle of the mound. Nice D by Williams. That's a hard defense, and they're going to need to try to step it up again. If they don't have the right timing, they don't have that chance to get there. Man, Kobe White, he's going for it again. He has the pass, finding again to Jackson Jr. Jackson Jr. finding the pass again to Pippen Jr. Up from outside, gets again to Smart. Smart over to White. Good shot made as Smart gets ahead of himself. His 6-point game. Just doesn't have to lose the control out of it. If you don't have it, you have no patience, just get away with it. Here's Williams. Another miss by Chicago Bulls. Jackson Jr. stepping it down. Layup. Good. Jackson Jr. with his second bucket. Tonight, he has 11. Just don't have to avail himself now. Jackson Jr. is in on the full pressure zone. Hard to break out for him. Not really what you're meant to be changing things over in and out. But I say Jackson Jr. must got a good strategy to get through. Let's see if he does one. Oh, back again to Pippen Jr. Pippen Jr. Step back for 2. Now in the back. Jackson Jr. Open look. Give again to Pippen Jr. Jr. And the man, he will not get the layup in. Levine on the move. Give again to Giddey. Giddey with the spin. Up and through, good. Another 2-pointer for Josh Giddey. Timeout has been called by Memphis Grizzlies. 2:42 left. It's a 2-point game. Just have no idea how that could happen. The Bulls are definitely just running back and forth. We're running it back again. Of course we are. I just know that it was going to change that most of the time, but can't leave it out. Coming up, we'll be having a halftime report, as we have is Ernie Johnson along with Canadian John Smith and Shaq O'Neal for the first half statistics. The battle race has been in between, the tight race in between the Eastern and Western Conference and the preseason. May not be the change off of anybody, but you'll see what happens if something occurs for them. And I know it's just hard enough to do for, but changing it, look at the difference in between, it's just no idea how it's going to happen. Maybe the change off can work. Look ahead for the Grizzlies and the Bulls. As right now, Edey is back on the court. It's Jerry Jackson Jr. As right now, he's subbing out. Clark, Wells, Conchar, and Luke Kennard are checked in. 4 players he checked out for the Bulls as Javon Carter is back with Dosunmu, Terry, and Bazelis. Here's Kennard. They give off back to Wells. He decided to give off to Edey, but he wants a screen to pick up. Time running out for the 2. And we'll count it through before the shot clock expires. Number 2-pointer for Wells, 28-24. No other competition out there for Wells. I don't know what's the change off going to be. Gotta make it clear if you want to get through. Under 2 minutes remaining in the first half of the game. The pass off to Edey. Edey messing up on Vucevic, and it's stolen by Bazelis. Here's Dosunmu. The pass over to Vucevic. He will knock it away with that. As Dosunmu picks up the assist. Just can't believe it, you can play it like Dosunmu. Vucevic is just trying to get right toward him. He said, no, I'm just going to have him take over the camp. Conchar looking for help. Down to 5. Kennard for 3. No good. Chance now to pick up a lead before halftime. Dosunmu rolling around, trying to watch it. Free for Bazelis. Chance for the lead, no good. Holding back and through. Edey! Watching on Conchar with the block shot. Edey, give and go to Kennard. And he will have it in. Kennard with a number 2. As Zach Edey with the assist. Just don't believe it when you have to do for him. Just give and go. Keep the pass and go for it. Dosunmu in center. No good. Conchar with the rebound back again to Clark. Clark finding Kennard. Slams it down.
The assist, Brandon Clark.
Just 20 seconds before halftime. Dosunmu. The slide back. Layup. It's good. And Kennard will finish it up here for before halftime. Kennard. Give again to Clark. Clark. Let the clock go down, and he will have to hold on. So that is it for the first half. 32-30 is your score. Tight game so far, but we'll have to find out who will get right to it. Let's send you down to David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them, play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger.
sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you very much, and we'll be back with you as halftime starts now.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Memphis came out looking very confident. They did it just the way it was drawn up in the locker room, starting out on a 10-2 run. Playing comfortably, they strolled through the rest of quarter one, leading by 12 points. In the second period, they lost some momentum, but fought their way through it, ending the half ahead by 2. Kenny, what was your take on Memphis?
It's always a positive sign to see this. They're moving the rock with ease and keeping each other happy. It's a brand of unselfish basketball that's fun to watch.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Well, they need to turn the heat up on D. Too often we saw them back on the hill, not dictating the pace. They allowed a shooting percentage in the high 50s. Remind me of my free throw percentage, the high 50s. Come on, guys.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
You've been watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. And as we're about to get ready for the third quarter, we welcome you back at United Center for the preseason matchup. It's a 32-30 game, a close, tight game. What to say about Marcus Smart, as I always do to say, this is how fans are really expecting for Marcus Smart to play after the Celtics. This might have been a great word to take here, and we might find out who will have it over. Let's say this, a close game, we'll see. We start the third quarter as the Bulls are back on it. He's with Giddey, and it's White with Vucevic. Zach LaVine is right toward the small forward, and Patrick Williams in point forward. On the other side we have is Aldama. He's with on Zach Edey. And Jalen Jackson Jr. right to point forward. Marcus Smart is on shooting guard position. And Pippen Jr. back on court in the start of the third quarter. The fouls picked up on Pippen Jr. for the start of the third quarter. Right now, we will have another free throw for Kobe White. For David Aldridge, and you've been seeing things before, as Billy Donovan was talking to me before, and this is what he has to quotes to say. He says, we have to team up for defense. This is not what we are trying to do for if you don't have the right strength. You have to play it for a right moment. We got to go back out there, play hard and deep. Let's not focus on any of the shots. Let's keep on playing. Zach White. Kobe White makes his first free throw of the night. Yeah, everybody's been expecting it for that Kobe White really must have played it so far. But he was telling everybody about this. He has a lot of messages to say this. I know I have the feeling for it. If my team doesn't support for me, I just need to do all my right. It doesn't happen when school gets in the way. I know it can't be, and it may not be with the chain off, baby, but you'll see what goes in or out. That's the question. The Bulls are tied up with the Grizzlies as Pippen Jr. finds Jackson Jr. Here he comes! Oh, what a nice layup for Pippen Jr. to give off to Jackson Jr. with the layup score. I show that. I say Jackson Jr. must have got a good piece of it. Giddey back the other way. Spin move inside, good. Shot Giddey on a smooth effort. A 6-point game to tie it again. Pippen Jr. now finding again to Alderman. Alderman finding Jackson Jr. The pass back to Pippen Jr. The bounce pass to Pippen to Edey. Edey over Vucevic. They have a rebound and we have a foul on Marcus Smart. That'll be his first personal. Stopping the clock at 5:38, changing the other way to Bulls ball. Bulls decided to see if they could have a chance for the lead. White smoking in a move. No good. Another 2-point miss for Kobe White to take the lead. Taking it over, finding Aldama. Aldama gives it again, finding Pippen Jr. Give it over. Smart up. Over Kobe White. Great D. Here's Levine. And he's over the other way to Williams. He will have it in. The way to win and dunk down. Zach Levine with the assist. Now they have their lead. Oh, it's just a cutting digit right now. Jackson Jr. for the 3. Open fire range, no good. Yeah, there's a problem with that one here. I don't know what's causing for Jackson Jr. to miss on the shot, but it's a bad idea. They can't play it like that at all. But if you don't do it right, you have to fix this yourself. He's now finding Aldama for the 2. That's another layup good for Aldama. They're back down by 2. 5 points in the game. We're just coming down to a 3-minute mark. Edie for the middle. Spin move. Aldama rejects the shot. He has 2 blocks this time. And Edie trying to watch on Aldama if he gets more. Over and up. And good for Jackson Jr. Without Morant, I know what you're thinking. Looks like Morant wants to watch how this game's going to be, but don't let him get away with that. It's just how big and easy it is. Not a choice. Pippen Jr. up. It's no good. No chance for the lead. Giddy. The pass. Williams for the dunk. Timeout is called by Grizzlies with 3:32 to go. Oh, we love you, Chicago. I just really say that Zach Levine is giving a pump to everybody out there with the fans. It's never what they always seem to know for. Give them a chance. Possible idea. I just really say that this would be a crazy team, not for anybody who is out there. But just listen, there's a lot of time left here for Memphis Grizzlies, but there's not a better way for that. They really are trying to let them do their own thing. Just let it go. The other team. The NBA Preseason on 2K Sports is brought to you by AT&T. Connecting changes everything. Hotels.com. And by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. For all you fans, if you're watching here for the NBA on 2K Sports, having a little bit of a gameplay action, we have your game underway with you soon. So the opening night will be on December 7th to start with our game, as the first game ahead is the Knicks versus against the Heat. Catch all year round here only by Senate Beats. With the standing so far, the current of the season has been coming in so far to start things off. Memphis Grizzlies are trying to see what they can do to get back in there. Yeah, I say getting back into the point, it's just not always an easier way to play for it. It's just hard, or they're not doing it so well. They just don't play it like they do it recently. And for last postseason, they missed it. They really had to see what they could do to get back in there. Never miss. Up. Back again to LaVervia. They will have another one again to tie the game up. After a bucket for Grizzlies, here's Giddy. Giddy, watching round. They'll have it back. Smith, back to Giddy. A lot of chance for the Bulls. Good for Smith. He has number 2, and he will have another field goal range for the Bulls. Pippen Jr. gives again to Smart. Here's the cut for Huff. Fades, back to Pippen Jr. Give it off to Jackson Jr. Watching play motion screen, watching in toward the middle. Give again to Pippen Jr. Time running out. And he will have it rolling in, and he will tie it back again. As it just went right toward the net. It was just very scary almost. That was just a close call. Jackson Smith. And you will have a number 2. After Josh Giddey with the assist, here's Pippen Jr. to find a hop. Messing up the player, back to Pippen Jr. He gets it off to LaRavia. Up and looking pass over again. Decided to give it to Jackson Jr. And he missed the alley-oop timing. Here comes Levine. Oh! Are you kidding me? That's 2 in a row for Zach Levine. That's just like a high flyer. How does that really happen out there? I don't know. The crazy one is happening already. They loving the fans so far for Zach Levine. He's been showing the fireproof. An excellent replay here by AT&T, the 5G slam kick. Jackson Jr., oh, look at the cut move. He's gotten in there, and he is back down by 2. Yeah, everybody's been loving the cut so far. Jackson Jr. is keeping it lit. Timeout called by the Chicago Bulls with just 1:01 to go in the 3rd. So don't forget, folks, it's the first game that's going to be happening here underway. So if you enjoyed this game of the NHL, you will like more of it anything. Watch the playlist here on the NHL on EA Sports playlist for the start of this game. And with something new, we have the SOBs Gaming coming next year, summer 2025. Catch all the games now, as all games will be moving to another channel to catch all of them year round. If you have not done so yet, you might want to check out others and keep your eye for the head. With that being said, enjoy your games while you can by doing for a new upgraded channel to bring back in for some 2K Sports fans every gaming all year round. And don't miss out the first game, Knicks against the Heat. Coverage will be starting its first game on December 7th for the opening night. Here are some new changes for the Bulls, as now 3 players are checked on the court, and for all 5 players for the Grizzlies, as we have a good change-off. Kennard, Conchar, Wills, Arabia, and in the center is Garchar.
First personal foul.
Carter with Dawson move, and Mazelis is on the free throw line shooting 2. After the foul, puts him on control.
2 shots.
Belarus will have some time to get some 2 free throws in if he can tie this game up. Mazelis hits the first free throw. And he hits the second free throw. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here comes the cut for Conchar. Decided to give away from it. Kennard almost loses the ball. Clark back the outside of range. Reaching in pressure, finding Kennard. Kennard, nowhere to go. Conchar for 3. Got it in the corner range. He has a 2-pointer. They're back down by 2. Oh man, there might be a back switch out there. Just possible? It's not possible at all. Dustin finds Mazelis. Mazelis gives again to Carter. Carter, cutting back. Back to Mazelis for the 3. Put back, good. Nice take here for the Bulls. Just about under 20 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. And one chance here for Conchar. 2. No good. Smith with a rebound. Again to Carter. 5 seconds remaining. Terry for a chance for the wise beater. And he has it. They now have their extension to pick up. 52-46 is the score. The Bulls are having fun night here. 1 quarter to go. One last chance. There's bigger change out there. There might be everybody out there. All night at Chicago. The skyline is near. Hope there is more. Take a head. And I'm moving now to reach out Billy Donovan.
Exert yourself by being disciplined and focused on the right stuff. All right, good job.
He's been doing so good right now, doing some communications out there. We've seen Billy Donovan just trying to hustle it back in. Great defense, great strategy. Yeah, it's bigger on a takeover look. I'd say that Billy Donovan is just like on a heavier take. Well, no matter what happens, maybe I'm going to change off it. There's last for a minute. Vasilevich, Mr. Dunk! Donovan recovers the rebound. Oh, that's just unbelievable. What a great save this is for the Bulls team. Smith, no good. Wells with the rebound. Conchar back to Edie. Trying to watch him from heavy traffic, and Conchar gives it back to Alderman. To Z, Edie, up, good. Zach Edie with his second bucket. 6:15 left to go in the fourth. Here's Vasilevich. Vasilevich in the attacking zone. It's blocked by Aldema. 3 in a row. There's no way how this is going to happen like that. I don't know what's going to keep on changing things, but that is just way out downtown. I don't believe how Aldema is going to keep on rejecting his shots over and over again. The Bulls cut their extension by 2. Kosovo finding again Vucevic to Terry. Smith giving him a screen. For the chance. Rebounded it. And that's off by Edie. Conchar gives again to Edie. Edie decided to give the bounce pass to Clark. Wilkerson floppy motion. Trying to watch in between. Edie. The sidestep for 2. He got it. They are tied up by 52. 6 points for Zach Edie. Just 5 minutes left. Oh boy, this is the tight race out there. It's a little bit in between Tennessee and Illinois. I think this is a big matchup. Timeout call by the Bulls. They'll have to take their next timeout with 5:03 to go. I don't know what you could definitely bring out for bring the Heat, maybe. I don't know what's going to change things over. And here's your sneak peek here for some pretty matchups of what this game will be. As the first game will be Knicks versus against the Heat at the Kaseya Center. And it's the Raptors as they're facing on against the Minnesota Timberwolves at Target Center. And the Suns, they are facing against the Warriors for their Pacific Coast matchup of the rival at the Chase Center. Then the fourth game as the Magic are away to face against the Trailblazers at Moda Center. Hornets battle against the Lakers at Crypto.com Arena. They're following by the Celtics facing against the Atlanta Hawks at State Farm Arena. And the Nets take on against the Pistons at Little Caesars Arena. Cavaliers and Mavericks are the better ones to be matching here at the American Airlines Center. Then the Nuggets face against the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. Then it's the Sixers battling against the Milwaukee Bucks. They're following along with the Jazz versus the Rockets, Clippers versus the Pacers, Bulls versus the Thunders, Spurs against Wizards, and Pelicans versus the Kings. That is your special preview of the matchups. We'll see you all in regular season. Here's Giddy, makes a drive, and he has the 2-point run. Pippen Jr. back the airway. Their dream trying to get back up to tie the game. Pippen Jr. Final look. Jr. for 3. Up and rolling in and out. White on the attacker. Over 80. That ball is tipped out of bounds as this will turn over to Grizzlies ball. Reporter for David Aldridge, as we do know about Taylor Jenkins, he has a lot of great hustling to make his stats out there. He has a quote to say, to hustle with her team. We're not out, we're not done. We have more work to do. Don't quit here. We've still got a lot of time left to get through. Well, yeah, I mean, the head coaches are definitely powerful enough. This must have taken what they are doing for. Let's hope that they keep doing this again. Layup drive, good for Pippen Jr. As Marcus Smart takes the assist. There's a different comparison out there. Pippen Jr. is fighting against Josh Giddey. I don't know what's going to change things over here, but this is going to be a happen. And Giddey gets it away. They're back up by 2 to try to get over it. Giddey ties his scoring leaders by Jackson Jr. with 10 points. Giddey outside on Vucevic. The give to Alderman. Alderman swinging in. Layup. Good. Alderman with a number 2. He has 7. And they are still even again. Oh man. I don't know what's changing things over, but that might be impossible. The rebound. Back to White. Marcus Smart in trouble. Levine for 3. Rebound again. And Vucevic makes a drive. In reverse layup. After a pass by Kobe White, they're back up by 2. Look at the fans right now. They're just making the hustling go wild right now. Jackson Jr. back again to Pippen Jr. Pippen Jr. gives again to Alderman. Alderman, give again. Jackson Jr. looking down for 2. Bucket is off the line. Patrick Williams with his first personal. And another team foul for Chicago. Oh boy. I say Jackson Jr. He's coming back in there. So there's a trouble maybe again. Pair of free throw coming up for Memphis Grizzlies with under 3 minutes. First free throw, misses. He could have had that one out there. It's just a hard way about Jackson Jr. Couldn't just get the free throw in there. But that's okay, because they're under 3 minutes right now. So we'll see what he does if Jackson Jr. has another plan. And he has his second free throw. Here's Kobe White. Their team is still trailing behind. Williams, and he will have it down. Williams makes a slam. Just 2:40 to go. And it's Kobe White with the assist. Man, you can't just say now what you're going to do. You can't make a feel out of it. Pippen Jr. finds again to Smart. Smart gets again to Jackson Jr. Jackson Jr. finds him Smart. Smart. With no trailing behind, down to 3. Junior, for the 3. No good. 2:13 left. White back the other way. Chance for a 5-point play. Vucevic on Edie. White watching him. Coming down toward the end is Vucevic. The give over. Shot. It's good. Kobe White on the roll. Back to Pippen Jr. Looks it over. It's stolen by Williams. White. On the upper drive. Rebounded. A no foul hold on Memphis. This has been a hard pressure take. Nobody is getting there. And Jackson Jr. slams it down. Oh, with no foul to give. I think that Jackson Jr. must have got it back. Here's Zach Levine. The chance in front. He's fouled. Alderman with his first. And another team foul for Memphis. And now they're creating an extension to get back into the point. It's just hard enough now that Taylor Jenkins is not really letting him do his own thing. Zach Levine is getting his own pressure to take the rebound. First free throw good for Zach Levine. Look at this place now. You hear that, Chicago fans? Zach Levine is getting a great use out of it. We love his players after an opportunity play than playing on the visiting team. Levine hits the second. Pippen Jr. wanting to take his own time, still wanting to find someone. Looking for some punch-outs here. Looks over. Edie in trouble, finding Pippen Jr. Looking over. Edie up. No good. Vucevic with the rebound, back again to Giddy. And White will do it. Slam it down. You can hear the fans. This is just an incredible take. I'm just noticing that. They just changed it over. They had to let it go by. The pass. Stolen by Levine. Giddy. The other way. Finding a chance with some open room. Give it go. Jackson Jr. gets a rejection. Giddy, no chance left. Up and away. That slam it down for Josh Giddy. Smart, running out of time. Trying to let go to Edie. Up and away. Got a good layup.
Assisted by Marcus Smart.
Right with it. Trying to watch his own end. Giddy will finish it. And that will do. Chicago Bulls wins this game. And their fans are just coming in for some support. Yeah, there's a change. No can't do. You can't let him beat out anybody. Last chance for the Grizzlies. And that will do it. Zach Edey will finish it up. 70-63 is your final score. Bulls win in United Center. It was a great matchup to take, but that is all it took. Yeah, how do you know that? That's what the Bulls are doing. They just let them be like scoring everywhere. It just happens. Everybody gets the point. And with that being said I hope you enjoyed the game. And with that, 70-63 is your final score. This is Chris from Son of Beats. And I am here along with Terry Crews and Fan and David Aldridge on the sideline. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night. Alright, thank you guys so much. And so now this instant Chicago Bulls wins the season of the preseason of the game, as Memphis Grizzlies will have to take some rest here and get ready for a real game. Yeah, it's just happening so far. And we know that Chicago Bulls are just really like letting it all be. Just play it well when you can. You have it all of you to take. Here's how you did with the total statistics. As right now it's only 46% of the total field goal games for the Bulls. And both guys have ones for the three-pointers to give. 17 and 17, Memphis Grizzlies and Chicago Bulls. And it was 90% for the free throws for Chicago Bulls, with 14 fast break points, 54 points in the paint, 13 second chance points, and it was 24 for the bench points for Chicago Bulls, 26 for the assist on Memphis Grizzlies. But it was 17 offensive rebounds, and it was 19 offensive rebounds for Memphis and Chicago. They're in between the offensive-defensive effort. They're doing really well. 7 steals gives up to Chicago Bulls, but only 6 blocks remain for Memphis Grizzlies. 3 turnovers to give for Chicago Bulls, with 3 team fouls and 8 dunks. That 9 biggest lead of the game, with only 16-21 time of possession for the Memphis Grizzlies. Well, as that's how it's happening, I just really say it's really good, and just to believe it or not on that, you have to believe they get the point of it. They play well. And now it's time to present your New Balance to give it over to 3 star players of the game. Starting off with you. You take it away there, Tyler. All right, thank you so much. And right now we're going to get this thing started off to give right away. So, Kobe White was 12 points with 6 rebounds with 6 assists. He just made 4 out of 11 field goal range to give that an over opportunity look. And it was 24 performance effort with 1 dunk. And it wasn't really easy enough to make a new change out of it to do whatever they have. Kobe White, a veteran from North Carolina Tar Heels. Now for number 2 spot, as we're getting it over to the other side of it, as we have Jaren Jackson Jr. 13 points with 2 rebounds, 2 assists. He only had 1 block. This was only the 4th quarter. For 6 out of 13 field goals has made a range. It was unacceptable how this happened with no 3-pointers given. 17 performance effort and 1 dunk was made. And your first star, New Balance player of the game, Josh Giddey. 14 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 7 out of 13 field goals, 20 performance effort, and 1 dunk. Is that what you got? I say that Josh Giddey is on a roll instead of the OKC Thunders. It was just how it happens. Can't play it for real. Well, that should do right now, and I hope you all enjoy it, fans. With the preseason completed, we will see you all later for the regular season to start things over, and that will be the first game underway. And as that being said right now, I will be here for the pregame show to start things over. So we'll have a little bit of a probability matchups to have them some pop quizzes, take a look at who is the first game going to be. So we're doing something a little bit different here for this season. So keep your eyes peeled for the opening game coming soon. And with that, thank you all folks for coming in for the preseason game. See you all for the regular season. Until next time, peace out for a while as the NBA preseason of the 2K25 on 2K Sports Style. This is Tyler, and I'm here along with Roy Cruz. This has been a presentation of the NBA preseason. See you all in regular season on December 7th. Take care.
If you don't, somebody will.